Hey everybody, welcome to another Tommy Rat WWE 2K25 video. I was ready to do this live streaming. Some of you may have caught it and me doing some troubleshooting, so I just didn't bother shit kidding the whole thing for today until I get this right. I thought I had it set up, but then again I did not have it set up. So something got lost along the way that should have gotten lost. One of those things. Yeah, that happens. Something that was an oversight. All right, the last time we saw CM Punk and Bailey well, actually it was Lexus King and Bailey with CM Punk's help stealing the NXT Unity titles from Batanda and CM Punk, who took it upon himself to be part of that match. So he could have invoked the Freebird rule and betray from within. Alright, so let's get on with this story right now. Okay, here we are. The Beastmaster is seeing who he's going to have on his army over here to fight against Mutiny. Alright, he's looking at Seth Rollins.
Hey, we haven't had the chance to talk since everything happened with Punk. What a shame. If only Becky and I had won those Unity titles from you.
What difference would that have made?
A little bit of difference,
to make that
Punk may not have joined, may not have taken
would be in a much better position right now.
Place in the match. I
Punk
think
made that move because he
Seth
was scared of being my partner.
Seth would not agree to it.
The team that beat you and your better half.
But Seth has always been an enemy of CM Punk.
We're on the same side here, and we're playing checkers while Punk is playing chess. Not to mention rewriting history. He just proclaimed Big E as the first NXT champion, inspiration to current champ Trick Williams and the real architect of NXT.
Wait, Big E's with Mutiny now?
No, Punk's just using his name to rile me up. First NXT champion, that's me.
Changing
the architect of NXT, Punk is slapping my legacy in the face.
So this is a personal crusade disguised as allegiance. Are you trying to find a strategy to protect WWE from Punk? Or is it all just about Seth freaking Rollins?
Both.
Why can't it be both?
I was right, yep.
Tell you what, I'm heading to NXT to put on a show and remind everyone who laid the first brick. We need that kind of fire and history in our corner at Survivor Series.
Seth has always been a loyal soldier to WWE.
Let me bring that fight to the best of 3 series.
You want in on Survivor Series? How do I know you'll still be committed after you've gone and made your point at NXT?
Because I had an issue with Punk long before all this.
Right.
I won't get tired of fighting him anytime soon. And I might be fighting my battles, but I'll also be winning us the war. So what do you say?
I sure wouldn't mind seeing that personal fire turn into something we could all use to burn Mutiny down at Survivor Series.
Perfect.
All right.
I'll head to NXT to turn up the heat. I want Punk to know that I'm the architect of Mutiny's collapse.
I'll be watching.
Yeah, I got a little family interruption here. Little boy over here cannot come in here when I'm trying to record. It's not like see, you hear some idle chatter in the background. All right.
Well, if it isn't the NXT Mutiny Welcoming Committee.
Where's
my gift basket, KO?
What are you doing here, Seth? This isn't going to turn out well for you.
Relax. I just thought Mutiny could use a history lesson. I'm the first ever NXT champion. I even have my original championship belt to prove it.
That old thing. We've moved on, Seth. Clinging to the past doesn't change where NXT is headed now.
It's not about clinging to the past. It's about
old
setting things
NXT
right.
title, was it? Or
Mutiny
did he
might
have
be
one that
trying to
was custom
rewrite
made? I don't
history,
remember.
but this belt and what I built here can't be erased. I started this brand, and if necessary, I can end what Punk's turned it into.
End it? We're already way more than you can handle, and we're getting
Didn't
stronger
Kevin
every
Owens
day.
have a similar belt like that
No.
when he was
Bigger?
champion?
Yes. Mutiny's bloated.
If I remember,
But I'm
you
not
know, I
worried about
remember
the extra
seeing that
bulk
belt
you've added.
around
It's the quality that counts, and
Neville,
Mutiny
who was
is
down on his
sorely
pack.
lacking.
Oh, really? Well, I'm sure Punk would be more than happy to
and
let
later
you
Finn
take
Balor's
on our
place.
current NXT champion, Trick Williams. The new and
I
improved
think Nakamura and
versus
Joe
the old
also
and
wore it,
removed.
if I'm not mistaken.
Cute. But why stop there? See, Mutiny thinks small.
Samoa Joe,
I
that
think
is.
big.
When I say Joe, I meant
Me
Samoa
against
Joe.
Trick. Both of our championships suspended above the ring in a ladder match.
Fine. So you just made a huge mistake.
Did I, Kev? Or maybe you did. Because now I will climb that ladder and remind everyone about the real NXT that I built.
Yeah, Seth, you should have just picked a preliminary match. Because myself was stuff for a ladder match against somebody I haven't fought against yet. Alright.
And we're underway in a ladder match for 2 belts and a control over the history.
Alright, we got some props here.
To prove that you can't just rewrite the record books without fight. Trick Williams might be Punk's vision for NXT, but Rollins is poised to show that he is not easily forgotten.
Got some Seth Rollins fans in the audience.
Versus present to shape the future. Tonight could redefine NXT trajectory.
Well, if Trick Williams up to go to AEW, he would have to change his name to Trigger Williams.
Williams looking unable to get a leg up in this match. Rollins is set to slay. Don't bring the fight over here. Better clear out, guys. We might need to consider relocating soon. Yeah, this fight's getting closer and closer to our table.
Ouch.
Oh my goodness. There's the...
I love that running knee drop that Seth has. Alright, get the ladder set. Come on, you need him 3 times as that damn ladder.
Superstars have a long list of legends to follow when it comes to ladder matches. Razor, Shawn, Edge, the Dudleys.
Come on, what the fuck is that, Seth? Really?
New one trick incoming. Oh no. Stop to the belly. And the pace is quick and courtesy of Seth Rollins. And Williams needs to reassess his strategy.
Come on, you need to go. Oh, come on. Why are you going in for another ladder for? You got one out already, you dumb idiot. Alright, 1. Oh, come on. Can't hold the damn ladder, you fucking prick. Shit. Really, that was weak. That was awful. Alright, so.
Trick getting worked on right now. And Rollins is on a roll, gentlemen.
Good. Hit with the damn ladder. Hit with the damn ladder. Shit.
That's not how you're supposed to use a ladder. This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object. Bringing this back into the ring. The champ is down. And Seth's got a clear opportunity. He's going to do it. He's climbing the ladder. It's CM Punk. And he's got
Handcuffs. I remember Sami Zayn handcuffed Jeff Hardy's ear to like pierced ear hole to a ladder. He stuck a handcuff right through Jeff Hardy's ear piercing. Ear piercing hole. I don't think it's a fair fight with Mutiny.
As Trick Williams is about to walk away with
Seth Rollins, they played with children.
NXT Championship. I can't believe this.
Oh, maybe Seth is a child. Still a child, according to him.
Trick Williams is grabbing victory to be proud of. The record books won't show how, only who. And tonight, it was all NXT champion Trick Williams. This is a
watch that trick, bro. Watch that trick. Hey. I'm just listening to my wife back there making noise. All right. Yeah, she loves listening to Terrace Riley. Reggae. Yeah, we already got this video recorded, but yeah, we did about the audio originally. But now I'm doing this again with the audio now. Alright, let's see what's going on in the social feeds. A lot of the stuff we've probably seen before in the other game. In the previous game, let's see. That's... Just when you think you have all the answers, I change the questions. That's what Roddy Piper used to say. After he beat the shit out of that guy, Frank Williams. L.A. Knight. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Let me talk to you, Seth. Look at you walking back in here to Raw with nothing but a story to tell. You're lucky all you lost was your old belt down there in NXT.
It's not just about the belt. Mutiny is running wild, and nobody's stopping them. They're tearing apart everything I built.
Hey, you know, you're not the only one with fond memories of NXT, man. Everything I've achieved, it basically started there. And I get it, man. It's tough watching Mutiny destroy everything like they are.
Especially when the board seems more than happy to wait until Survivor Series and hope for the best.
Right? It's like they're a bunch of dummies just watching a ship sink and hoping it'll suddenly start floating by itself.
I'm not willing to let this place and my legacy disappear.
Well, charging in head first didn't exactly pan out last time, did it? Maybe you need a new strategy. And some help.
Maybe I do.
Let's make sure you understand that I'm telling you the man they call the Megastar is willing to have your back in this fight, right?
Yes.
All right, good. And don't you mean, yeah?
I mean, yes. But let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay, then let's show Mutiny whose game this is.
But which members of Mutiny?
Seth Rollins is surely still stinging from that loss against Trick Williams. Absolutely, Michael. Seth's not one to forget a betrayal. And being handcuffed to that ladder, I'm sure he's looking to dish out some payback, title on the line. And we'll see
again, they're kind of far off SmackDown too. Why they're being booked.
Ooh, elbow strike. Oh my goodness. There's the... lands the elbow. Oh, knee right to the face. Oh, man. Disheartening situation for the Blackheart, but Ciampa will do anything to get back in this. Oh, man. He didn't need that eyebrow anyway. Right into the gut. Kick it close to 3. Very close. Fatigue clearly setting in. There's the tag. Double axe handle. Double axe handle. He might actually get the win here. Shoulder up and the referee ends the count. He's far from finished. Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's gotta hurt. Cranking the head. Oh, my goodness. Ah, what a smash. That is just insulting. Just bouncing off the turnbuckle. There's the tag. And it is on. Oh, weakening the leg here. Tripling attack on the knee. All the momentum is swung tonight. Knight has his opponent figured out. Gloating for the world to see. Fillet your chest. Using the elbow as a weapon. Oh, scattered that one. Punch across the cheek. Oh, kick right to the gut. Gargano perhaps realizing there that he's not the only one with some fight in this matchup. Knight looking like a certified megastar going on the offensive. The megastar looking for it. BFT. Knight stamping an end to this. Saving his team from defeat. Arm extended, tags his teammate in. Strong right forearm. Rolling elbow finds its mark. Ouch. Oh, there he is. Ripcord knee. Oh, that hurt. He might have him. Wow, got it. Big time tag team win.
Here are your winners. The team of Seth Rollins and LA Knight.
Seth Rollins and LA Knight have done it. A little payback, a tremendous victory, and possibly the start of a powerful new alliance. This team could really shake things up, Michael. Everyone, except Mutiny, is going to be thrilled if these two keep teaming up.
Excuse me. Alright, so what's Seth going to do now? What's the next step to try to get his NXT title back?
Now tell me that wasn't the sweetest taste of payback. Man, chewed him up, spit him out, flushed him down the toilet. You know how we do it. Yeah!
You're right. You reminded me of my Shield days. Always ready to throw down, always having each other's backs. There's nothing like it.
Shield.
Then why'd you guys ever hang up those vests?
Long story.
He
But
bought in, that's why.
maybe it's time we break them back out. Interested?
He went into the authority.
At reforming the Shield?
Roman
Yes.
has signed up for Bloodline.
Don't you mean- Yeah?
Well then, yeah. And first order of business, I'll tell you what, let's go down to Orlando. March right in, Shield style, and get your original NXT belt back.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Wait a minute. The Shield was a trio. Don't we need another guy?
You were talking to the architect. You don't think I already had someone in mind?
Alright, this looks like something I could edit here.
We'll have to see if CM Punk has any more tricks up his sleeve in this high-stakes
Alright,
match.
we got Seth Rollins, LA Knight, and Sheamus dressed up like the Shield.
It's a whole different ballgame when those tactical vests
Shield
come
2.0.
out. Exactly,
Yeah, look at
Corey.
Sheamus trying to take
Seth's
the cheap shots at Kevin Owens.
To reclaim something from the past. Hopefully reshaping Mutiny's hold on WWE's future. Dropping the elbow right on the knee.
Good. Good. Both of them got Kevin Owens. Cheap shots on the Kevin Owens.
Knee right in the face. Oh, man. And an elbow. Oh, my goodness. There's the drops the knee. Delivers the leg drop. Oof. And Braun's having trouble.
That's kind of funny. Braun Breaker is one of CM Punk's ponies, and he's fighting Seth Rollins right now, which is because he's like one of his partners right now in the current WWE storyline. And CM Punk is an enemy. Wow, watch that. This could be happening in real life soon too. Seth fighting Braun Breaker.
Driving the elbow. And the steam. Knee drop. This is nasty. So precise.
Braun's not going to play second fiddle. But right now, he will, just to get this storyline to progress, to get him in the main event picture. Because this is the real main event picture on Raw. And you see Seth Rollins, CM Punk, and Roman Reigns all together in one storyline. Because I think it's... And Paul Heyman involved.
I didn't think this match was close to over.
I gotta say, Paul Heyman has one powerful low blow to knock out CM Punk and Roman Reigns all in one night.
Here we go. Oh, vicious. Breaker showing no answer for this attack. Seth's doing whatever he wants because he can. And landing with the double.
Imagine Paul Heyman was world champion. Just use that low blow. That'd be so cheesy. Not that I'm looking forward to seeing it, but I gotta be careful. I might will that into existence.
A show of confidence from Knight. Made it for the tag. Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
There's KO in there. KO's back in.
Delivering nasty stomps. Oh man, that's like death by 1,000 cuts. Placing him in the
corner. By 1,000 cuts. Bring in, watch that trick in.
Double big back body drop. That was that chemistry you cannot teach. Stop after stop.
I wonder what his boy Mello thinks about Mutiny, since he was an ex-NXT guy.
Oh, knee right to the spine. And now Trick is playing to the crowd. And tag. He finally made it. Side headlock applied. Oh, and a ran for... Good measure. What's he gonna do here? The foot DDT. Boom! What an uppercut, jarring. Unleashing a barrage on their opponent. Clothesline. Good Lord, so effective. Was mounted with punches and a stop to the gut too. Right to the gut. He's got him down for the pin here. And there's the kick out. Not getting a 2 count at this point has to be frustrating. Tag made. Ouch. Ooh, that'll leave a mark. And Seth was able to be tamed there. That's the kind of physicality we can expect from Trick. Turns that away. Clothesline off with their head. Knee right to the face. Oh, man. Back with the elbow. Rolling elbow finds its mark. Ouch. Oh, the elbow.
Kevin Owens is the least damaged in this match.
He got the shoulder up in time. Not quite enough to put him away. Turning the tables. Oh, Breaker can't seem to get out of harm's way.
Stupid ref, get the fuck out of the way.
Offense from Rollins. Oh, jumping knee strike. Lights out. Boom.
Oh. Now CM Punk trying to distract him now. CM Punk.
And now placed in the corner. Sharp knee. Makes the much needed tag. Rolling elbow finds its mark. Ouch.
Let's go after CM Punk down.
German suplex.
Come on, Seth, you gotta get back in that ring. We're gonna get counted out here. Good, he got CM Punk good. What the fuck you doing, Seth? You fucking it's like LA Knight. Oh, mate.
Rollins knows just what he needs to do to end this.
Good, alright, we're gonna do a stomp here.
Here's the pin. Scores the win. What a great team.
Here are your winners. The team of Seth Rollins, LA Knight, and the Celtic Warrior Sheamus.
A huge win and an even bigger reminder to all of Mutiny why the Shield was such a dominant force. Some of the faces made.
Alright, okay. Yeah, sorry, it's this video. Yeah. No way I had planned tonight. Not the way I planned on doing my evening, but, you know, I promised to get a video out today. And I figured doing it by recording was getting it out.
So I guess congratulations are in order. Seth Rollins, LA Knight, Sheamus, the new Shield, or whatever you're calling yourselves. You got one over on Mutiny. Big deal. And Seth got his precious belt back. I'm a man of my word after all. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Because in the grand scheme of things, what did you really win? A piece of leather and metal?
Yeah.
Bravo. You walked out with the same thing you walked in with 2 weeks ago. Just a little ego boost to carry around. So, good job. But that's all you have, Seth. An old dusty prop. Because I will never recognize you as the first NXT champion. You and your gaudy sequin suits are an embarrassment and the antithesis of everything Mutiny stands for. You might have won a battle, but you're far from winning the war. Mutiny isn't just about titles or recognitions. It's about changing the landscape. So enjoy your little victory, because next time, we won't be playing games. Mutiny is here to stay, and we're just getting started.
And that was a good CM Punk promo. Basically, just mocked Seth Rollins. Basically, whatever happened in that match did not matter to CM Punk or Mutiny.
Man, reforming the Shield with LA Knight and Sheamus? For once, Punk got hit with something he didn't see coming.
About time. And you know he was steamed when you walked out with your title, Seth.
Punk can say what he wants about me leaving with the same belt, but we did more than that. We showed them we're not backing down.
Right.
And now we've got 2 more warriors in this fight. LA Knight and Sheamus are fired up and ready to take Mutiny on.
That's what I like to hear. More allies means more firepower.
The architect strikes again with a winning strategy.
Let's hope so. We need to make sure we come out on top at Survivor Series. What's our next move?
Yeah, we're going to continue with the SmackDown as Batanda. That's the next move here.
I'm heading to SmackDown to fill out the rest of the team for the Best of 3 series.
Sounds good. I've certainly got an opinion, but it's your call.
Understood.
Well, we are not following that opinion in here, and I'll explain why as we get there. Okay. All right, there's Becky, Rhea Ripley, Charlotte Flair. We also passed Rhea Ripley, Becky Lynch, and Jade Cargill. Well, we already did Jade in the original storyline. I looked at Becky's story in this already, and I don't know, it's not that exciting.
Hey, hope you're doing okay. That go to sleep from Punk must have been a real wake-up call. Although, if I'm being honest, it's hard to believe you didn't see it coming.
And you did?
Well, we all know of his reputation. I would have had my head on a swivel.
Oh, thanks for the heads up.
It was just a hunch. I wasn't close enough to have all the pieces.
Huh, must be nice to be able to watch everything from a safe distance.
No one's at a safe distance now. Punk and Mutiny are a threat to every single one of us. We need to work together. I want in on your plan for Survivor Series. Assuming you actually have a plan.
Yeah, I've got a plan. Well, not a full plan.
All right,
I mean, I've got a
goofy.
plan. Maybe at least a plug.
Only reason
if you could provide
gave it this
that'd be
quality
great.
Here.
So, gotta-de.
The style
Yes.
here.
I know I'm going to regret this, but we need an actual plan. Like the full word.
Same thing
They've
with the other guy.
pulled too many of our people over. But I know somebody we should pull back. We could increase our numbers and destabilize theirs. It's a win-win.
Pulling someone back could send a strong message. And this time it's Mutiny and CM Punk who won't see it coming. So, who'd you have in mind?
Tiffany Stratton. She has the potential to be one of the best in the business. Luckily for us, Mutiny doesn't know what they've got. Even luckier, I might just be the person to get through to her. That is, if I'm a part of WWE's plans for Survivor Series.
Absolutely, Charlotte. You're in. If you can turn Tiff, that could be the game changer we need.
My thoughts exactly.
Charlotte, thanks for reaching out. I'm guessing this means Mutiny is gaining another top superstar?
Quite the opposite, actually.
What do you mean?
I'm not joining Mutiny. I'm here to pull you out of it. It's not too late to change course and be on the right side of things.
Pull me out? Why would I want out? Mutiny is shaking things up, Charlotte. I'm exactly where I should be.
At what cost, though? I've watched you rise. You've always had the potential to lead, not follow. Remember why you got into wrestling? Was it to follow someone else's orders?
It's not like that. Punk and Bayley, they're not just leading us. They're empowering us, inspiring us.
You once told me that I inspired you. Not only to get into wrestling, but to make a mark, not just to blend in. Don't lose that vision, Tiffany. Don't let Mutiny's clouded dreams overshadow your aspirations.
You did inspire me, but that was a long time ago. Maybe I'm not the same person I was then.
Or maybe you've just forgotten what you came here to do. Watch my match on SmackDown next week. It might just remind you.
We'll see.
A throwback match with her and Natalya on SmackDown from the NXT days. Okay, all right, I'm back here. All right, let me see what we got here. Okay, now looks like Batanda has recruited Charlotte Flair.
You gotta wonder if this match is just a trip down memory lane, or is there something more at play here?
Knowing Charlotte, there's a strategy behind everything she does. I can't imagine this match is just for nostalgia's sake.
Well, whatever the reason, I'm loving this throwback rematch. I feel like a kid again.
Weren't you like 30 in 2014?
32.
Cagey maneuver there to get out of that. Taking the reins and applying the chin lock.
Caught with a jawbreaker. Knife edge chop.
Double axe handle connects. Into the knee drop. Oh, nice balance.
Oh, the knee drop connects. This Charlotte into the cover. Quick kick out from her there.
She still has her expelling unnecessary energy with that attempt.
Charlotte measuring her fallen opponent. And a carefully placed knee to the face. And the boat struggling a bit to stay afloat there.
And you have to...
She's got the shoulders down. And Natalya pops the shoulder up.
Yeah, it's going to take more than that.
Uh-oh, position in. Measuring. Ooh, a well-placed knee drop to the skull.
Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission.
She releases the hold.
No harm in changing things up if a submission isn't.
Stepping through.
It's turning on the belly. The sharp.
Reversal. Oh, got herself out of it.
Flair retaliating. Charlotte might be waking up. The U-turn Charlotte needed in this match could have been that right there.
Returning to the ring now. Roll up here. And quick getting the arm up.
Still has enough energy for the simple kick out.
She's getting fired up, ready to show her opponent what she's got. Her endurance is really being tested now.
Looked like Charlotte was uncorked with that attack. Running swanton, awesome.
Back down.
Into the cover.
The feet are on the ropes. Come on. There's Natalya's wheelhouse.
Family legacy lives on.
So it has to
Sharpshooter
punch
applied. And this has to be very unique escape to fight her way out of the sharpshooter. The speed with that elbow was mind-blowing.
Charlotte's eyes tracking, measuring her up.
Charlotte Flair with a trademark chopping, followed by natural selection. And that can vanquish Natalya.
Opponent and drops the knee.
Natalya got a pretty good cut from that one, too.
Knee drop. Momentum is clearly against Natalya now.
I don't know if Natalya can withstand this.
On a big boot by Charlotte. Producing a trampling.
Yeah, that's how I see the pumps are.
Trying to put this thing away. Shoulders down.
Talking dirty here.
Scores
Yeah.
the win with the unique pin.
Nothing unique about it.
Here is your winner, Charlotte Flair.
History repeats itself as Charlotte Flair brought back the wardrobe, the finisher, and the victory.
There's more than just nostalgia here. Charlotte just reminded everyone.
All right. Yeah, I had something to take care of in the house a little while ago. That's why it took so long. You know, I didn't want to stop this recording, but I'm back. Yeah.
Tonight was a reminder of what passion and dedication look like. And that match wasn't just another random fight. Our throwback gear and my vintage moves were no accident. It was a message intended for an audience of one. Tiffany Stratton, I hope you were watching closely.
All right, here's my take on
That
this.
match, that fire you saw, that's why I'm at the top of this business. And it's why you got into the ring, inspired by people like me. But here's the real talk. You shouldn't be living in someone else's shadow, like CM Punk and Bayley want. You're not meant to be just a piece in their game. You belong somewhere you can truly be inspired, where you can unlock the potential you've always had, not with people who dictate your path, but someone who supports your journey. It's your time, Tiffany. And it's time to chart your own
Charlotte
path.
wasn't talking to her like
Remember
this
why you
before
started.
WrestleMania. I'll tell you
Remember
that.
what drove you to step
They
into
had
the
their
ring.
feud. They had a real feud.
It's not too late to make a choice that defines your
prior to-
legacy.
Well,
Make
and
it
she said some
count.
things that were out of line, but all right, okay. Huh. need to put the. Okay. So let's go to even loss of betrayal can bring us awakening. Yeah, right, John Cena. Tell that to Cody Rhodes. All right.
So, do we need to talk about a plan B?
All right, Batanda. This version of Batanda is kind of goofy.
No.
Yeah, I'll tell you that.
I'm making headway.
Yeah,
Slowly.
To be a
We'll get through to
and
Tiffany
fun
eventually.
You sure? Because I was thinking it might be faster to just bake her a cake with "Come back, Tiffany" written on it.
No.
I'm aware of the risks. But I'm not backing down. This isn't just about rescuing Tiffany. It's about proving there's a different way to lead.
I get it, but I've seen plans crumble. My first match on the Indies was canceled because the ring collapsed right before I was about to walk out. Survivor Series is looming. We can't afford for things to fall apart.
Then it's a good thing I'm not going to fail.
All right then. Make sure to bring that determination against Bayley. She won't know what hit her.
Yes, she will. Me.
Charlotte sending a message that she's got more than one score to settle as she comes here into NXT wearing the same gear from her match against Bayley at Clash of Champions 2019.
All right, so we got Tiffany Stratton here as a special referee with a pink and black shirt, referee shirt.
Tiffany Stratton donning the stripes. Tiffany grew up idolizing Charlotte Flair. I believe she'll...
Okay, we got to follow some combos here.
Locking up with the collar and elbow.
I guess after we do this chain wrestling thing.
Gets your attention. Shot to the jaw. Echoing through the arena. Oh, that'll leave a mark. Golly, that sounded rough. Stop right on the knee. Running knee. Bayley's fortitude being put to the test there. The Queen came into this
Alright, now we go. We gotta make sure that she's standing up to the combo. And not on the apron or something. Should be standing up, come on.
Charlotte providing Bayley with the punishing reminder of who's in charge here. Into the knee drop. Bang! Drop kick. She leaves the ring, but she can be counted out here. Swanton, awesome.
Yeah, Bayley's fighting back here.
Now Bayley looking for some momentum. That could be the table turner Bayley desperately needed.
Yeah, in the right.
She's pumping herself up, reaching out for that burst of energy. And bam, shoulders down. This could be it. She kicks out with authority. And our guest referee.
Alright, gentlemen, nobody can win this match until.
That was a very even count. Can't find any flaw for her. Trying her best to fight out of harm's way. Punishing boot. Oh, nice balance. Into a double knee drop. Stomping. Ouch. Things are looking bleak for Bayley here. And in these situations, it's hard to not get desperate, to start going for Hail Mary plays. Charlotte setting her up with a figure eight. This could be it for Bayley right here in the heart of Mutiny. Bayley's begging Tiffany to break the hold. Stratton's supposed to be impartial. The deck does not look as stacked as Bayley had hoped. Charlotte's down. So much for neutrality, Saxton. Bayley's taking advantage. A quick count.
Wow. That was the fast 3 count right there.
The integrity of this match. That's the influence of Mutiny. They play by their own rules, and now Tippy time means winning time for Bayley. Look at Stratton's face. She moves across the line. And that's exactly what Bayley wanted her to do. A pivotal and potentially regrettable moment for Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah, Tiffany Stratton actually looks like somebody I know there. So, that's all I'll say. Then again, everybody you see somewhere looks like somebody you know. So all right, we'll leave it at that.
Hey, how are you feeling after that?
I'll be alright. But yeah, you nailed me good there.
Thanks. I learned from the best.
Well, you made your point tonight, loud and clear. So I'm backing off. You've shown you can stand your ground, even if I don't agree with where you're standing.
For what it's worth, I appreciated you trying.
Of course. Bayley was right. I was trying to get you on our side. You'd have been a great addition. You're what this sport needs. A strong, capable woman shaping our future. I'm proud I inspired you to get into wrestling.
You are still inspiring me. Watching you compete up close tonight, you made me feel like a kid again.
Was that why you hesitated before you knocked me into next week?
Yeah, maybe. I didn't like Bailey needing my help to win, and I don't like being pushed around by her either. But you've been trying to push me around too. You said it yourself. I need to blaze my own trail, not follow or recreate someone else's.
Maybe we've both been looking backward too much. Instead of revisiting old matches, we should be making new history.
I like the sound of that.
Then let's do it, but not here. This isn't the place for what comes next. At least not for you. Let you and me take this to SmackDown, a stage worthy of your talents and maybe a new beginning. I mean, if you want. It's your choice.
You and me, facing off? I'll be there.
Even though these two have patched up their differences, you've got to think Charlotte wouldn't mind getting in a few after what happened last week.
And Tiffany's got to be anxious to show Mutiny what they lost and that she was worth fighting for. She's not going to lay down for her idol.
I think everyone knows with these two competitors, even a friendly match is going to get a bit feisty. Uses the edge of the knee.
Oh, nice balance into a double knee drop. Knee drop. Drops a knee.
Oh, the win. She goes for the quick pin. And fends off the pinfall.
I don't know if I would have gone for a pin so soon.
Yes. Boom. Nice. Thunderous power slam. Ooh. Standing moonsault.
Dealing out some damage and looking good doing it. And painful as well.
Shoulders down, penny predicament.
She's trying to drain some energy with that early cover.
Going for the early pin here. Charlotte with an easy kick out there.
She came here to fight, not lay down. Lock it up. Gaining some more control here, pushing their opponent to the corner.
She's facing some real pushback here.
Thunderous powerbomb.
Charlotte is losing grasp of this match now.
Charlotte trying to withstand this surge.
Snap suplex.
Tiffany Stratton, nice athleticism, thrown over to the Alabama slam.
And now going for the victory.
Is this it? Giving a massive effort to overcome the pin attempt. Just defiantly fighting off her opponent.
Chop block. Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee.
Nice forearm draped across the middle rope. And down. She's rising up, rising into a precarious position. Uh-oh. All the way down to the floor. Really thought that was going to work, but now we got a human being we have to scrape off the floor. And she slides her back to the mat. She continues to fight off her opponent. Charlotte Flair with a trademark chopping. Followed by natural selection. Bow to the crown, it's over. Into the cover. She puts it into the pin attempt. I wonder why. Here's the pin. Kick out late into the match. I had a hard time believing that one. Oh my God, what an elbow. She's being derailed here. That's the sort of merciless attack we've come to expect from Charlotte. Charlotte Flair muscling her opponent into position. Backpack stunner! Oh, nice scoop roll up for the win. Pushes the shoulder up after two. There's some shock in the arena after that kick out. Oh, man, just punishing. Covering their opponent for the win. And a victory. What a win she picks up here
Tiffany
tonight.
got the win here, like she did at
Here's your
WrestleMania.
winner, Tiffany Stratton.
What a win for Tiffany Stratton. There's no doubt she's worth fighting for. Mutiny has got to be wondering how a star like Tiffany might get
Sorry.
away. Charlotte picked up the loss here tonight, but it could be all.
Ah, boy. Oh, we hope he goes. Supposed to be going home soon. I don't know. Huh. Oh, come on. What's that?
That match was a blast, Charlotte. It's been a while since I've had that much fun.
I thought you were going to take it easy on me to apologize for laying me out last week.
Is that what you would have done?
No.
Exactly. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, that was the first real match I've had since joining Mutiny.
That doesn't surprise me. They've been stifling you, afraid you'd outgrow their control if you realized your full potential.
Because Mutiny time doesn't necessarily mean Tiffy time.
Yeah, that's true too. That's right.
Exactly. And it is your
I have to
time.
agree with Charlotte.
Not
here,
just a step
so,
away,
Yeah.
but to even fight back. If you want
One,
to.
Charlotte's not thinking about
Yeah.
her ego.
I do. It's time I stand up and show them they can't define my limits or my destiny. I'm rewriting my story starting today.
Now who's being inspiring?
Yeah, both of you are looking at the big picture now. So instead of thinking about your damn egos.
What you did with Tiffany is huge, but I just want to know how hard Bailey was typing out those angry messages on her phone.
She was rage posting for sure.
I think you could actually hear her
Rage
phone
posting.
screen crack in the middle of the last one.
Well, I always knew you could make an entrance, Charlotte, but pulling Tiffany away from Mutiny, That's next level.
If Bailey thinks she's mad now, just wait until she sees Tiffany reach the potential they were squandering. We're happy to have her on board.
Right.
And you too, of course. Now that we've got the team together for Survivor Series, what's next?
You both have made some big statements. Let's make an even bigger one. How'd you two like to take those Unity titles off Mutiny's hands?
Becky ain't gonna like that.
Me too.
Becky Lynch is not gonna
but there's
like
no
that.
point in
I
letting
don't
Punk
care.
know we're all working together, right?
No. I think we're better off if he didn't see it coming.
Then he won't. Let's go get those Unity titles.
All right. Now, it looks like we are heading for a tag title match with Seth Rollins and Charlotte Flair going up against Lexis King and Bailey. I guess JC Jane is no longer part of the equation as being a Mutiny Unity Tag Team Champion. Okay, now that's the end of this show, and if you like what you saw, please subscribe to this channel, comment, and share. Smash that like button. And also, you could also join up on VIP when we get this thing running. So, help out the channel and look in the description box and see what you can do to help out the channel in any way possible. I thank you for watching. And again, I apologize for the stream not going through as planned. But today, I didn't want to leave nobody hanging with this. But we're going to get it right for the next stream, no matter what I do. Thank you again for watching and understanding.